is Machukanyarieko TV talk show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Is Gideon Moi going to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya? Why am I saying this? In the previous, or in a few days ago, when the former senator of Balingo, Gideon Moi, came in public, he did argue that he does not want handshake with anyone. He does not want handshake with anyone. And this handshake with anyone will be the basis of my discussion this evening. Why does he not want to handshake with anyone? Is he the probable next president of the Republic of Kenya? But before we proceed, kindly, if you are watching this channel for the first time, or if you have been watching and forgetting to subscribe so that we keep the channel growing. While subscribing, you just take a few seconds and it is free. And for those who have subscribed, thank you for your continued support. Continue watching, sharing and liking our videos. And most important, you can also give your comment and your opinions on our comment section. Back to the discussions. As things appears, Gideon Moi, the son of the second president of the Republic of Kenya, also known as the professor in politics, a man with a tall neck, a man who could see or foresee what will happen several days or months or years coming, has now decided not to give handshake to anyone. And this has left many questions, whether he is also on the list. He is in charge of KANU. KANU was the independence political party which ruled the Republic of Kenya for several years. Prior to 2022 general elections, Gideon Moi worked with the NASA coalition. He never wanted anything to do with the Kenya Kwanza, despite the fact that William Samoei Ruto was coming from his background. We can even remember him having been accused of not wanting William Samoei Ruto to be or to see his father, and of course one specific reason. While in leadership, you will always try to prevent others to rise. Probably he had seen William Ruto's ambitions were so high. But is this man going to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya? Last time, he was used by the NASA brigade to persuade Kalonzo Musyoka not to join the Kenya Kwanza when Kalonzo Musyoka was denied the position of the deputy president, and literally went back home to start feasting his farm and looking at his farm maize, animals, with an aim of coming up with a formidable solution. But Gideon Moi was sent to persuade him not to join Kenya Kwanza. There are attempts that have been made, according to inner sources, by the current regime to reach him for a handshake that have failed terribly. Is the man eyeing the top seat? It's not a miracle, because even the first president of the Republic of Kenya, his son became or just completed his presidency a few years ago. In America, we have had such a question. George Bush Senior and Junior. If Gideon Moi is not contesting, what is his aim? Of course, there will be a by-election of senatorial position because of the senator who did pass away. Men are watching keenly to see whether he will contest, and if he will not contest, whether he will influence the outcome of the election. Gideon Moi lost because he was in the NASA coalition that was against William Ruto, and by then UDA political party was very popular in all over Rift Valley region. But is this the case now? On my opinion, Gideon Moi may be thinking to go for the second term. I mean, to go for presidents. And there is a possibility that if they see that the Rift Valley, because it has got good number of votes, if Rift Valley will be remain with William Ruto, they may decide, the opposition may decide to endorse Gideon Moi so that he cuts the votes at the center, and therefore the opposition will have a humble time to win that election very early in the morning. But will these other candidates from other regions be ready for that? In politics, anything and everything is possible. I'm fully aware that Rigathi Gachagua, Okengo Matiangi, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Marara, and Natembeya, even Martha Karua, Jeremiah Kioni, are on a mission to ensure that William Samoei Ruto is a one-term president. The Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has also gone slow on supporting the incumbent, the current president of the Republic of Kenya, more especially after he was echoed in Kisii during a march. I think it was a march with Shapana. There was a march, or there was some launch of something with Shapana in Kisii County. So from that day, he has kept cool and he has kept off as much as possible from the William Ruto's meetings. And his group has been very vocal, more especially the Sifuna, who is the deputy president, who is the secretary general of the party. Of course, the other day they were saying that, you know, I'm a founder member of this party, meaning that he can deal with Sifuna courageously. That is the head of state. He can deal with Sifuna courageously and circumferentially, as the people of Nyanza may say. Therefore, all that we need is just a few days to watch the movements of the former senator, the son of the late President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. He will also is likely to do the following: 1, go for presidents; 2, be the point man in the entire Rift Valley, and on that he is put in a position that may put him in a better position in the future to contest for that position. Therefore, let's wait and see. And if you are watching the channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share. Subscription is free. And thank you. Have a pleasant evening.